Hey folks, Dave back here in Studio B. Some more baseball tonight here on the channel. Did you guys happen to catch that that Patriots game? Did you see the ending of that? Oh man, is that just a fitting end to the Patriots season right there? I know they got more games to play, but boy, I tell you, that is just the nail in the coffin right there. Um, I kind of watch and just kind of laugh right now because I know they're going nowhere and they won't be for quite some time, so I don't expect any more playoff runs or deep playoff runs. But, I finally, the Comcast was working today, so I got a chance to finally sit down and watch some football. And I turned on to the Buccaneers giving up, 4 fumbles in a row in their own territory. And then I watched the Patriots give away a touchdown. Apparently, a foot on the chalk is inbounds now. So if you have a foot on the chalk, that is considered inbounds, just saying. And and then the throwback. What was he thinking? That was awesome. It was great. Anyway, let's get down to the field and play some digital. We got Digital Diamond out here. We're gonna play some Pocket Pennant Run tonight. I went heavy on the season ticket last night. Boy, what a game last night was! If you haven't caught that, go check out last night's stream. I did a double header. The second game was fantastic. A big comeback by Nolan Ryan and the California Angels, culminating in a wild overtime finish. So and that was really fun. That was late at night. We had a good time doing that last night. Lively chat room last night too, by the way. And I think my voice is a little better today. I got some sleep last night, so I think the voice is a little better. I do got to keep it hydrated, though, so I'm sorry if I have to keep doing that. But anyway, hey, so let's play here. So, again, this is 1979, and the fantastic thing about this Digital Diamond Baseball Companion is I put in every single player on every single team, all the ratings for Pocket Pennant Run, and that's all you need to play the game. It took a while. It took like 2 or 3 days chipping away at it. But they're all done now, and now I don't even need the cards. I can just play the game here and have some fun with it. And Digital Diamond provides everything else for me. And so I'm really enjoying this. Right? I've played more cards and dice baseball in the last 3 weeks than I have in the last 4 years. Let's just say that's how much fun I'm having. So feel free to join us tonight as we have the Chicago Cubs taking on the last place San Francisco Giants. As the Cubs are 32-24, they're in second place, and we're going to try to get them a win today. Again, I'm just kind of rolling the dice here and having some fun, but we have Vita Blue on the mound, and so let's play here. So we got the Cubs taking on the Giants in Pocket Pennant Run. Let me throw my 3 dice here. So we have Vita Blue, who is a C, and Jesus is a B. So here we go. So we have a C1. That's going to be control check, and a C8 on control will be a walk. So we're going to lead things off here with a base on ball. So good eye by DeJesus, and he will go down to first base on the walk. So now we have Ted Sizemore coming up. And like I said, a little different thing about Pocket Pennant Run. It is a quicker play game. You don't have all the individual ratings like bunts and all that stuff here, so there's a generic bunt chart, but it's still a very, very fun game that I enjoy playing. Hence why I put all the ratings in here in Digital Diamond. All right, we're going to let let's see, Jesus, he's pretty, he's an A speed though, right? He's got A speed, and oh boy, we got an A defense though with Hill. Hill's a good catcher. Well, if he took off 1-3, he's out. We're going to try to get him to steal. I like to run early in the game. So here we go. Base running play. Diamond Dave. Dave's not here. What's going on, PJ? Good to talk to you, man. Hopefully you're having a good December here. Hopefully you're playing something. I check in every once in a while on Delphi to that the worst of the worst. I mean, we just connect on the worst of the worst. I love playing the worst teams. It's just because my thing was, and I talk about it on the show. Everybody plays the best teams, so it's fun to play the worst teams because it's not something everybody does. All right, we're gonna have DeJesus take off. So he's got A speed, right? Let me just double check that. It's A speed. Yep. A speed, so but we have an A catcher, so 1-3 and he's out. All right, here's the pitch. DeJesus takes off, a 1-3 and he's out, and he is safe. So we got a stolen base here as DeJesus uses that speed after the walk, and now we have a man on second base, and it's going to be Sizemore trying to get something done here. Teddy with one of the worst baseball cards I've ever seen. And we have a C7. That's going to be a batter check. We have a C9, which is going to be a single one base, right? Single one base, 1B. Yep, so it's going to be a single. And so we have runners at the corners already for the last place Giants. Oh, man, they got an uphill climb here already. Billy Buckner coming up. There we go. Buckner, can he get one in the outfield here? First and third. Nobody out. Top of the first. We have a C8. It's going to be a batter check. Buckner is a B2 and G3 double play. So it's going to be a 3-6-3 double play, but he gets the run home as he hits it down to McCovey. All right, so we got a ground ball. G3-6-3, right? Let's see if that works. And, yep. And DeJesus comes in to score, but they get the double play. So the stolen base pays off, as does the single. So it's 1-0 Cubbies here with 2 away. Playing some pocket pen run. Dave Kingman now. And a C1. It's a control check. And, oh, boy. C12. And that's a base on balls. So it's a second walk of the inning. Oh, boy. So, here we go now. So it's going to be Martin coming to the plate. And let's see what Martin can do here. He's the center fielder. 2 outs, 1 on. So we have a C6, which is a lefty-righty split. Vita Blue is a lefty, so it's lefty on righty. So there won't be any split here. So it'll just be a regular roll. And so we have a B5, and it's a fly ball into right field. It's deep, but Jack Clark will be on the net to make the catch. The Gents were in that last year. My memory isn't one of these three. Well, in my replay, they're in last. When I checked the standings, they were in last. I don't know if I can check the standings from here or not. I don't think I can without really leaving things here. So I'm not going to do anything right now. I think there was a way of going to check stats. A box score search. Today's games, reports. Yeah, we'll just play along here. Sorry, I had a delayed sneeze. That was a delayed call on that sneeze. This mute button's getting a workout. I'm going to have to try another channel. I'm going to wear it out. All right, so in the bottom of the first now, Dennis Lamp is on the mound. And we have a, what happened here? What did I do? Yeah, the right field. Jack Clark made that, so the sneeze screwed me up here. As Fenner stops by, catching your stream on your lunch break. Good to talk to you, man. Yeah, just got playing some Cubs-Giants. Cubs are in second place. Giants are in last, so I was kind of hoping to get a Cubs a nice, easy win right now. So Billy North facing off against Dennis Lamp. And we have a B11. Oh, boy, that's a batter check. A C6 is going to be a fly ball into left field. Dave Kingman will race over, and he will make that catch, and there's 1 away. Playing pocket pennant run tonight, by the way. I need to get some Spiders games going on here. I have the dead ball era, but Digital Diamond doesn't go back that far, so I need to figure out a way to play the game. Maybe I'll create the Spiders and put them in against a team. That might be fun. I probably could do that. I probably should do that. Alrighty, so we have a B9. That's going to be another batter check, and a B3 is not going to be good. It's going to be a ground ball down to third base to Kelleher, and Kelleher makes the play. Giants were fourth, 71-91. Padres and Braves finished behind, so my memory isn't that bad. Yeah, in my replay, they're in last. When the game's over, I'll show you the standings. Jack Clark against Dennis Lamp. But a B1, he struck him out. And Jack Clark goes down swinging, and that ends the first. So after 1, Cubs 1, Giants absolutely nothing. All righty, so now we got to get it. So we got Mercer coming up for the Cubs against Vita Blue. And we have a C4. So this is going to be tapped to the catcher. All righty, so we have to the catcher A8, and that will be a ground ball. So it's going to be G2 as Hill comes out and makes that play. And I like how fast these resolve. These things resolve in Pocket Pennant Run. Kelleher. A C9. It's going to be another batter check. And, a C10. That should be pretty good, actually. That's going to be a single. All righty. So Kelleher is on. It's going to be the second hit of the day for the Cubs. And so now with one away, it's going to be Blackwell coming up. And a C2. That's going to be a control check, but a C11, it's going to be a wild pitch. Ooh, boy. Right? And so on a wild pitch, if runners advance and re-roll for the batter. Okay. So it's a wild pitch. Vita Blue having a tough start here today for the Giants. Blackwell still on now with a runner in scoring position. Oh, boy, it's another batter check. Oh, Blackwell's a D. A D12. It's still a power. Oh, my gosh. And a D, that's going to be a home run. 11, 12, 12. And Blackwell sends this one screaming out of the yard. Holy cow. That's the only way he can get a home run is 2 12s. And he got it. That just got up over the wall. And the Cubs now lead 3-0 as Scott stops by. And Scott almost predicted exactly how many strikeouts Nolan Ryan was going to get last night. That was a fun chat. Fun game last night. I think Ryan finished with 9, and Scott said 11. We kept him in a lot longer than we should have, though, but we avoided the 6. That's what we wanted to avoid. All right, Dennis Lamp. He comes up now. We have a batter check and a D11. He's going to single. Holy cow, even the pitcher singles in this game. So Dennis Lamp is doing himself some favors for the Cubs. And already, what's that, 4 hits. We haven't even got out of the second inning yet. Vita Blue in some trouble. And some King Kong Kingman tonight. I thought they'd call him King Kong. I know that we had Jerry Korab and Buffalo Sabres was King Kong Korab too. I guess every sport gets one. So we have a C9. Oh, boy. A batter check. And a B8 is a single again. Oh, boy. Vita Blue is getting racked up here tonight here on the channel. I was kind of hoping a little bit better for Blue, but, oh, boy. Teddy Sizemore. 1 for 1. And we have a lefty-righty split, so it's not going to be because Vita Blue is a lefty. So we're just going to go a regular batter here. So a C3, C3, G4, DP. So G4, 6, 3. And they will get out of the inning. So as Madlock turns to 2. But they pick up 2 on the home run. Unlikely home run. And here we are now in the bottom of the second. Willie McCovey. Come on, Willie. Let's get the Giants back in this game, shall we? Here we go. And we have a B2, and it's a control check. That's not going to be good. A B12 is going to be a walk. So a little wild, Dennis Lamp is. Tommy Ballgame stopping by, bringing back some memories of the Cubs. Yep, Cubs are in second place in my replay, 32-24. So they're doing pretty good. Giants right now are in last, and I'll show you the standings after the game. So we have a B8 on the red die, and that's going to be a batter check. Oh, this looks good. This looks good. C12, that's some power. B10, and that is a home run from Madlock. Madlock tags one off a lamp, and the dice are running hot tonight as he puts that over the head of Martin into that little crazy section out there in center field. And just like that, it is 3-2. Kingman's best season, huh? He won the home run title with 48. I'll check to see how many he has in my replay. How about that? Hector Cruz coming up now. Where is he right there? He's the third baseman. And that's going to be a B3, so that'll be a control check. And a B5 on control is a strikeout. Strike him out. And now as I sit down, all my throat problems start happening again. I did pretty good when I was walking around today. All right. So now you have Metzger coming up. Metzger. So we have 1 out here, 2 runs in, and the phrase says 48 and 79. So I'll double check what he's got with me. I'm in the middle of June right now. I think I'm like June 16th, 14th or something like that. Metzger, the pitch from Lamp. We have a B6. Lefty-righty split, and that's a righty-lefty, so it won't matter. So we get a C2, and that's a ground ball down to third base. Now, I need to check my pitcher fatigue because we got some runs adding up here. And let's see. Also, pitchers drop rating for every run surrendered over a certain number. 4 for starters. All right. All right, so we got Hill coming up now. Hill facing Lamp, who's on the hill. And we have a B5. That'll be a defensive check. So this is hit into right field, and Mercer's going to make the easy catch over there and not retire the side. All righty, so they get a couple, and we go to the top of the third, and it's been a lively game here in San Francisco. So you were thinking about getting the new Pocket Pen run only in PDF. That's all I got. That's what I got. And you can print out what you need. And hang on one sec. And again, you can get Digital Diamond and just plug in all the stuff here. I printed out. Well, I have the spreadsheet because it comes with PDFs and spreadsheets. So the spreadsheet has everyone. So I went into the spreadsheet and put everyone into this game and I use it. Or you can just print out the spreadsheet. You can go into the software. The software does everything. So you really don't need the printed set. In fact, you only get a handful of teams. So just get the PDF, print out the charts, in the rule book like I did. Just printed them out, and you're good to go. And you can play any single game. Just go into it'll print out the printouts for you. And all the ratings are there, too. So this game does a Pocket Pen run. The software is fantastic for printing out rosters and the whole bit. And you can go to any season and any game and print out the rosters for that game. It's a piece of cake. It really is. And 79 was fun, yeah. Yeah, 79 was fun, the phrase. 80's kind of one of my favorites, but 79's right up there, too. So I figured I'd do 79. All right, Billy Buckner is 0 for 1. And it's going to be a batter check. Ooh, a B1, though. It's going to be ground ball hit hard to short. And there's one away as Metzger makes the play. Alrighty, here comes Kingman now. Oh, let's check. Let's check for Kingman. Hang on a sec. Let's click on him. And in real life, he had 48 home runs, and, he's got 21. So he's almost halfway there in 57 games. And a lot of these games have been simulated in Digital Diamond, and I've played a couple with Pocket Pennant run. I know I played one game at least of the Cubs, maybe two, with season ticket and Pocket Pennant run. I don't think I've used payoff pitch yet. So I'm using a variety of different games. Most of these games are simulated with Digital Diamond, though, in case you were wondering. We have a C10. That's going to be a batter check. Oh, boy. A B1. That's hit hard down to shortstop as well. So back-to-back hits down to Metzger and easy plays. Martin comes up with 2 away for the Cubs. C5. Lefty-righty split. No, that's going to be a batter check. And a B9 is a single. And it's going to be a long single out there in left field. Whitfield gets it, fires back in, hold Martin to a single. He's got a speed of D, so he ain't going anywhere. Mercer. C4, defensive check. This is hit into center field. And a B5 out there in center field will be a nice little catch. And that ends the inning. No, I jinxed myself when I said my voice was clear. Now all the crap's coming in. Which year started those fun Braves with the Glavine, Smoltz, Maddox, those teams? I forget now. Was that 90s or 2000? I don't remember. All right, Vita Blue, the pitcher. And Lamb strikes him out. Nice and easy strikeout there. And Vita Blue will sit down. And we go to the top of the order. I think this is Billy North. And we have a B10. It's going to be a batter check. C11 is power. And C11 is power. C1 is a pop-out. Oh, you get underneath it. Over in third base. Kelleher in shallow left will make the catch. He get under that one. So we got a lot of power on it. It just went straight up in the air. All right, Whitfield now with 2 away. And we have a defensive check. This is hit down to first base. Ooh, this might be tough. A11. Oh, he just makes the play. If Buckner wasn't defense A, he doesn't make the play, but Buckner comes up with it and takes it himself. Whew. And that was that. So the phrase says 1993 for Maddox, and then Maddox and Glavine in 88. Cool. All right, Kelleher comes up in the fourth. Still 3-2 Cubs. Got a good game here, actually. So we have a C10. And a C10 on my chart is a batter check. So we have a C5. And that's going to be a fly ball into right field. Jack Clark, plenty of room out there in the sun on the carpet, and he'll make the catch. Trying to see what the bullpens are in this. Usually they're on the sidelines, but I guess they do have bullpens over here in Candlestick back in the day. All right, Blackwell, the catcher. And it's going to be a batter check, and a D5 is going to be a ground ball down to third, and Cruz makes the play. All right, Lamp coming up. He's actually got a single in this game. And we have a batter check, and a D5 is a ground ball to third again. So none of the play by Cruz, and that does it. Oh, Fanner, you put me in the spot here. Season ticket or payoff pitch? They're really close. Just me personally. This is just me personally. Season ticket is super fun, and I'm playing more season ticket than payoff pitch. So just take that for what it is. I enjoy payoff pitch. I have printed seasons, and I have the ones they sent me. I have 80 and 85, and then I have a bunch of PDFs, but I did print out 79 complete. That's the one I've been playing. With the fast action cards, it makes it so much easier to play. I don't know what it is about season ticket. I just have so much fun when I play it, and not that I don't have fun when I'm playing payoff pitch. I don't know what it is about season ticket that it just really is at the top of my gaming right now, and I play most of that. And I played payoff pitch the other night, and I had a blast with it. I did. I had so much fun with payoff pitch. But I just think that they're 1 and 1A. They're really close. They're really, really close. I don't know why. Just season ticket. Maybe it's because season ticket's new. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's the jingling of the keys. You know what I mean? They're both very similar. Season ticket, I think it's a little more difficult because there's a lot more you can do in the game, and I still only do about half of what you can do, but I'm slowly adding to the game, and I think that's it. Is that you can really get really super deep with gameplay if you're a baseball fan. And I like just some of the interactions with stealing and challenging arms and bunting. It just I just kind of enjoy that. Anyway, as David C. stops by, Twilight Stratomatic Baseball. Yeah, I play a crap load of the PC game, so I love Stratomatic PC. The cards and dice, I don't play as much because I don't have as many seasons. I think I got 80 in 77 and 2004 was Strat, but the problem is that they don't. I would buy 79 and I would play it like this, but they don't have it. So that's why I play it on the PC. So I play Strat on the PC, and I don't think I can ever figure out the super advanced. I like to play basic when I play the cards and dice of Strat, or maybe a little bit of advanced. But I have no problem with the Strat. I just, the issue is seasons. You know what I mean? So I don't like to invest myself in a game that doesn't have the seasons that I want. And season ticket and payoff pitch and pocket pennant run all do, So anyway, so I like most of them. I mean, there's not one that I don't like, but there's some I just play more than others. Alrighty, so Jack Clark coming up here against Lamp. So we have a B5, and that will be a defensive check. So he's going to hit this one to the first baseman, and Buckner A is going to make that play. I don't even have to look. The only thing that would make the play is a 12, Super advanced baseball for Strat, yeah, I have a hard time following that. So even when I play the computer game, sometimes I'm like, oh, it's a ground ball. Oh, no, it's not. It's something else. Oh, okay. I don't know why. But I follow about 90% of it, which is fine for me when I play my spiders or something else. But I'm finding that I'd rather play cards and dice, and I'd rather play pocket pennant run season ticket and payoff pitch. I'm getting so much joy right now. You can see how happy I am. And not that I don't mind the spiders. I love the spiders project, but rolling dice, there's nothing like rolling dice and just kind of figuring it out yourself. William McCovey with one away. A B8, and that's going to be a batter check. A C7 for McCovey is going to be a little fly ball into center field, and Martin's there to make the catch, and there's one away. Madlock now coming up, and he is 1 for 1. He got the home run, remember. He got the dang home run. All righty, so we got a batter check. We got a C7, and that's going to be a fly ball in the center field again. And Martin comes over and will make the catch. And Michael says it's weird the Strat no longer offers all the season. I'm sure there's some backstory. Yeah, it seems like when they run out, they run out. And I bought a lot, especially the hockey. I bought a lot on the black market, and I paid through the nose for the hockey just to have the cards, so I could have them. Now I play mostly PC with that, but every once in a while I pull out the Strat cards and enjoy a game of Strat cards and dice. And I just wanted to make sure I got some of the Bobby Orr seasons that I wanted, you know what I mean? But yeah, that's the good thing about APA. That's why I got a ton of APA hockey, because they print on demand pretty much. So I order it. It might take a couple of weeks or so, but I got all the APA hockey seasons I could ever want. And if there's one I don't have, I can order it. And it never goes out of stock. That's the great thing about APA hockey. And APA baseball too, I think. De Jesus, 1 for 1. Batter check. A B2, and that's not going to be that good. It's going to be hit down to first base, and Willie McCovey will take that all by himself. Teddy Sizemore here in the 5th in a 3-2 game. And we have a C5, and that's going to be lefty-righty. Nope, ain't going to matter. Sizemore, a C11, and that's going to be a power check, but he's going to pop this one up. He got under it as well. Down to third base, Cruz makes a catch, and there are 2 away. Billy Buckner is 0 for 2 today. Billy Buckner. And it's going to be a batter check. And a B7 is chopped hard down to second base. And Madlock will come up with that. And I'm pretty sure APA prints on demand, PJet, because that's why everything's in stock. Is you order it, and I think they print on demand. Either that, or maybe they have a few on hand. But when Strat's out of stock, they're out of stock, and that's the crazy thing about that. Hang on one second here. Got to open my window. Somebody turned up the heat again down here, and it gets hot when I have all these lights on. Let's get back to the game now. Hopefully I'm back on the main screen. And so now we have Hector Cruz coming up here at the bottom of the 5th. Giants trail 3-2. They're hanging in there against the Cubs. And so now we have Lamp. So this is the last inning he can pitch before getting fatigued. And their fatigue is they drop a rating after the start of each inning, and they drop a rating for every run over 4. Okay. Perfect. All right. Go Hector Cruz. A B7, lefty-righty. Yes, that's a righty on righty. So he's going to drop to a D11, and that's a single. That one I had a chance to get more, but he dropped on the split, and that is that. Yeah, I'm pretty sure APA prints on demand. I'm looking at the comments again. I'm pretty sure it does. Hector Cruz does not have any speed. I would bunt him over, but then we get the catcher and the pitcher coming up, so we're gonna have to swing away here. We get a B9. That's gonna be a batter check. C8 and a G3. C8 to G3. So hit down to Buckner. His only play is the first, and that's as good as a bunt. And Cruz will get down to second base. Alrighty. And now we have Hill, the catcher, one away. What can he do here? And we get a batter check on the B10. And we have, D7. Fly ball in the center field. Martin's going to make the catch, and nobody can advance. They could attempt to tag, but he doesn't have any speed over there with a C. So, Vita Blue coming up. Boy, what do I do? Blue's not pitching that well, but I'd hate to take him out with 2 outs and have a guy like strike out a ground out and burn my pitcher here in the 5th. I'm just going to let him hit. Maybe I can catch a break. Batter check. D11, and that's a single, 2 bases. Vida Blue. Holy smoke. Vida Blue's going to single in the tying run. So he kept the pitcher in, and it works out. Woo, doggy, and it's 3-3. So the Giants have come back from a 3-run deficit to tie the Cubs. How about that? Yeah, around the layout. Yeah, there wasn't a lot of people in the stands in that picture right there. Yeah, it was. How's your weekend going around the layout? I know your podcast is doing really well. Again, if anybody listens to our train podcast and layouts and things like that, around the layout podcast is where you want to go. Maybe he'll even get you on the show if you have layouts. He has guests on all the time. North now. Oh, boy. A B2. That's a control check, but a B11 is hit by the pitch. And we got some problems here now for Dennis Lamp. He's allowed the tying run, and his runner's on first and second with 2 outs. Oh, boy. Scott, no. Well, if I want to go into the software and poke around, some of the pitches might be different, but I was told that just go D down the line. D batter, D power, and D speed is what I was told to do for pitches. So I just go D all the way down. There might be a couple of pitchers that might have a C rating, but the basic mode is just D, 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 D. So that's what I use for pitchers. And he got a single. How about that? I mean, even the worst guy can get a single. Lamp is pissed. Yes, he is. Whitfield is going to be a batter check. B6 is not going to be good enough. That's a fly ball into left field. And King Kong Kingman makes the catch to get out of the inning. But the Giants tie it up. They've chipped away and tied it up. And here we now are in the 6th inning. And it's going to be, speaking of the devil, Kingman. And we have a batter check. And the B3, he's going to hit that hard down to short. Cruz comes over to cut that one off. And he'll throw over to McCovey for the out. Martin comes up. Oh, boy. C1 control check. C5. And he walked him. And now I got to close my window because it's just getting too damn cold in here. It is December, by the way, in Boston, so 32 degrees out, and that window was right there. So it cools you down, but it freezes you out. And then the heater kick on, and then we cycle back to where we were. All right, so Martin's on. No speed over there. 1 away. Mercer comes up. And we have a C3. That's going to be a defensive check. This is going to be hit into center field. A B4 out there will be a nice little catch out there in center field by North. And Martin trots back to first base. So now we have Kelleher. He is 1 for 2. And, oh boy, C4, another defensive check. This is going to be hit to second base. Madlock with a C7 will make the play. So we got a G4, and that'll end this inning right here. Sam stops by. Hope I'm having a good night. I was until I watched the Patriots game. Did you see the end of the Patriots game? I've never seen that happen before. Never seen that happen before in a football game. And I haven't watched a lot of football this year, and I happened to catch that. I was like, oh, my gosh. That was unbelievable. Almost as bad as the Buccaneer game when the Buccaneers fumbled, 3 times in a row? And then an interception. Holy cow. Bottom of the 6th, the Giants can go ahead now. Jack Clark, can you get something going here? So Lamp is actually now a C. So I got to keep that in mind. So he's a C2 control check. B12, and he walked him. So Clark is on. D. Scott Howard stopping by. Hopefully you're having a good day. We have some Giants and Cubs here for you tonight for your viewing pleasure. Willie McCovey coming up. Clark, he's got B speed. Clark might go. Clark might go for a steal. So we got a C defense for Blackwell, the catcher. And so a 1-3, and he's out. 4 and up, he's safe. So we're going to send Clark here in the 6th. We're going to send Clark. Clark takes off. 1-3, he's out. And he's safe. So he steals the base. Stolen base for Clark, and he's in scoring position with absolutely nobody out. And Willie McCovey now comes up. And Bledsoe is at the game. They should have put him in. Yeah, Mac Jones, oh boy. He is really shown to be a very average quarterback. Either that or he's on a really bad team, and I don't know what it is. Brady, too, this year. Brady just doesn't have the magic this year. It's too bad. Then again, there's so many quarterbacks hurt. Everyone's got their backup in. It's been a really, really bad year for the NFL. There's so many teams. It feels like every team's under 500 except Philadelphia and Kansas City. All right, so McCovey now on a C3. That's going to be a defensive check. That's going to be hit into center field. And a B10... He will make the catch. And we can tag. So Clark is going to try to tag and go to third, and it's a B on a B. Oh, boy, 1-4, and he's out. This time it's 1-4. So Martin makes the catch. Here comes the throw to third, 1-4, and he's out, They threw him out. It's a double play. So, how do I score this now? Holy cow. So it's going to be a fly ball, center field, and I think it's is it RX, R2X? Run on third, scored, run on second, thrown out at third. So, yeah, I think it's R2X. How about that? Fly ball. Right center, he makes the catch, tagging his Clark, and he is out at third base. Yes, all right, I got that correctly. Very nice. I got that right on the first try. Ray, around the layout, bought some baseball and football cards. Yes, I haven't bought any in years. There's like 37 companies that make them now. Back in the day, it was just kind of tops, you know. So we got 2 outs, and Madlock coming up. Wasn't he like a detective, that guy, Madlock? A C3. Defensive check. This is hit down to third base, and a C5 is going to be a routine ground ball, basically. All righty. Let me just double check on this. Every run surrendered. Okay. All right, Vita Blue still on the mound here in the 7th in a 3-3 game. Having a fun time tonight. There's a new company called Panini. You found tops, but no scorer upper deck. Yeah, I think I had a lot of tops back in the day. There was another one, too, but I don't remember what it was. So we have a C8, and a C8 says batter check. And a D3, that's going to be bad. It's going to be a ground ball down to shortstop. And Metzger comes up with a play. So the Cubs have gone silent since they took that early 3-0 lead. Vita Blue getting tired. Yep, we know that he's getting tired. Thank you for reminding me. Thank you so much. A C12 is going to be a batter check. A B11, it's a power check. And a B7 is a double. And Lamp, the pitcher. Oh, no. Oh, boy. No, I screwed up. Back that up. That was Lamp. Back that up. I got to redo that. I didn't notice that was the pitcher. Undo last play. All right. So this is Lamp, the pitcher. So he's got a batter check. A D11 is a single. All right, that's a little bit better. I know we got a hit. Oh, damn it. No. He got a single. Okay, whew. I just caught that. That was the pitcher. So Lamp, 2 for 2 in this game, or 2 for 3. Good job by the pitcher, and he's still on base, and we're going to let him pitch because of that. Don Russ was a card company for a while. Okay, I think I remember. Oh, dropped the dice. Got it, though. I caught it right before it hit the ground. How about that? De Jesus with 1 away. And a C3 control check. A C4 K-drop. Oh, boy. C base running shot. If runner on first, automatic strikeout unless 2 outs. So it's a strikeout. All right. Nice and easy. I get that K-drop screwed up. I think I screwed that up the last time. All right. So we got it back, though. I think around the layout did get the package. He was telling me about it. Yep, he says he He might take that on the road with him. He does some traveling. He said that might be a fun hotel room game. But yeah, Scott, I think around the layout did get that because we were talking about it. Sizemore with 2 outs. And we have a batter check. Oh, a C1. Line drive right down to the shortstop. And Metzger gets that and ends the inning. All righty, so we go to the bottom of the 7th. Lamp now is a D pitcher because he's only good for 5, and we're in 7. So he's a D right now. So we have a D11. That's going to be a batter check. A C9 is a single. Oh, boy. Single. And now Metzger comes up. Metzger, do I bunt? No, not with a catcher right there. A batter check. Uh-oh. C3 could be trouble. G4 double play. Ground ball 4-6-3 double play for Metzger. So Lamp, even though he's lit up, he's doing pretty well. Scott, any tips for him for that game? I was trying to tell him I've only played 1 or 2 races myself, so I didn't know if you had any tips for him as far as helping him out play his first game of that because it's a very different game. All right, Hill comes up with 2 away. Another batter check, a D11, and that's going to be a single. So Lamp trying to get out of the 7th here, but he's having some trouble. And now Vita Blue, the pitch. Oh, boy. He's going to be fatigued, so I think we're gonna get Blue out of there, and we're going to pinch hit. All right, it just makes sense because he wasn't going to come back anyway. So let's pinch hit for Vita Blue, and let's see who we got that's going to hit here. We want a righty. We want a lefty if we can. Darrell Evans? How about Darrell Evans? Darrell Evans is a third baseman, and he's going to come in and pinch hit. All righty, how about that? All righty. So Darrell Evans comes in to pinch hit. And we have a D8, so that's a batter check, and a C6. Is that going to get there? That's going to be hit into left field. Kingman going way back, and he makes the catch on the run. And that will end the inning. So he gave it a ride, but he didn't get it out of the park. Okay. So now we got the little flashing light somewhere. Yep, we need a pitcher. Yes, we do. And who are we going to bring in? What I like to look at the roll here. So they got Buckner, then a couple of righties. How about this Joe Coleman? Yeah, he's the only guy that's not tired. So Joe Coleman is going to come in to pitch. And here we go. So Buckner at the plate, Coleman on the mound in a tie game here in the 8th. And we have a A9. It's going to be a batter check for Buckner, a B11. Power check, B6, and that's a double. So Buckner slaps this one into the outfield, and the Cubs have the go-ahead run on in scoring position. How about that? All right. And Dave Kingman coming up. And no, we're not going to have Kingman bunt. We're going to have Kingman swing away. Come on, King Kong. But an A2 is a strikeout. Strike him out. And there's 1 away. Big swing by Kingman. And Jerry Martin. I think it's Jerry Martin. But it's going to be Martin anyway. Martin. A11. It's going to be a batter check. Ooh, a B5. Fly ball into right field. Buckner can tag. Believe it or not, he's got a speed of B. So Clark's going to make the catch. Buckner's going to try to tag and get the third. So we have a B and a B. 1-4, he's out. Same thing as the last time. So Buckner with the tag. Here comes the throw from Clark. 1-4, and he is Oh, wait. No, 1-5 and no 4. 1-4. B's a B. 1-4. He is out and he is safe. He is safe. So it's a fly ball in the right field, and R2 takes one base on the play. So now we have a runner at third base, and Mercer comes up. Anything in the outfield, and the Cubs take the lead. Coleman kicks and delivers. A5. And this is going to be hit to second base, and that's going to be a nice, easy play. So a G4, and they'll get out of the inning despite the runner at third base. Alrighty, so we go to the bottom of the 8th. Lamp still on the mound. He's pitching D, though. He can't get any worse than a D. And he's going up against North. Excuse me, D1 is control check. Uh-oh. B10 is a walk. He walked him. All right, so I'm not sure how much longer we're going to have Lamp on the mound here. Yeah, he's tired now. All right, Whitfield. The deal, batter check. Batter check. B11. This has got some power behind it. And a B5 is a ground rule double. And that's going to be it for Lamp. Yeah, wasted leadoff double. Yes, it was. So Lamp has got to come out now. As we got 2 on and absolutely nobody out. So we're going to go to the pen. And we're going to bring in Bruce Sutter. We need to get him in now. We need our best pitcher in right now. So Sutter comes in the 8th. He's an A pitcher. Now, I'm going to play infield in. If less than 2 outs and run infield in wouldn't affect some of these ground outs become play at the plate. All right, here we go. So infield is in here in the 8th. Jack Clark up against Bruce Sutter. And here's the pitch at A10. That's a batter check. That's a B12. This is a power check. And a B7. And that's going to be a double, a bases clearing double. Oh, boy. So they bring in the reliever, and they immediately give up the long ball. And a double by Clark makes it 5-3. So it was supposed to be a nice, easy day for the Cubs. Anyway. Willie McCovey comes up now. A2, and he struck him out. So Willie McCovey that's the first out of the inning. Now it's Madlock is 1 for 3 with a homer. 1 for 3 with a homer. Naked Gun 2.5 was fantastic. Did you ever see the TV series Police Squad? That was good too. Fantastic. Struck him out. Oh, so we got a couple of strikeouts going here after the double. And now there's 2 away to Hector Cruz. And another strikeout. Holy cow, a lot of ones here. So Sutter guns him down, but it's a little late. Now Coleman is fatigued as well, so he's a B pitcher right now. Coleman is a B pitcher. And here we are in the top of the 9th. And we have a B10. That's a batter check, but a C1 is going to be a line drive right down the short, and that kills that. All right, Blackwell on now. A 5-3 lead for the Giants. A little upset here. Could we have the rally here? And we have a B2 control check. A D6, and that's a walk. All righty, so Coleman getting tired now. The tying run's at the plate, and it's going to be Sutter. So we need to pinch hit for this guy here. So who can it be now? Who's got a nice average here? We need a lefty. So, Larry Bittner is going to come in to hit. Larry Bittner is coming in. And he's going to pinch hit, and he's going up against Coleman. So, we're going to give Coleman the batter here. He's a B. And a B10, that's a batter check. And a B5 is fly ball into right field. And Clark will make the catch. So now Cubs are down to their last out. Coleman's still on the mound. And DeJesus comes up. We're going to give him one more batter. He's a B. And a B9. That's going to be a batter check. And, B1 ground ball down to short. And that'll do it. There's no rally as Metzger comes up with it. And the Giants pull off the 5-3 win. How about that? Let's make this game official. Yes, we will. And so now let's go. And again, I like to back up right after I play. Make sure my game is saved. Okay, and now let's take a look at the season overview. And we'll see that the Giants are in last place. They're 16 games out right now behind the Reds. Sad trombone. Yeah. I don't know. If you guys want me, I can play a doubleheader tonight. I don't know if anybody's on YouTube. I haven't checked, but we got a good chat room going here, so I can play another game if you guys want to pick one out. While I grab a drink. This is who we have here. Well, we got a big day here. We got the Sox and the Sox. We got Martinez over here for the Orioles. Blyleven and Sutton over here, Pirates and Dodgers. Splitoff and Caldwell. Andujar and Sanderson, Tom Seaver and Christensen. So we got Reds and Phillies. Reds are in first place. And we already did the Giants, but we got Vukovic, Nastu, if you want. Ruschel, Ramison. So what do you think? Does Cox plays for the Sox? Yes, Cox plays for the White Sox, I think. Or was it the Twins? I forget which one it was. Phrase likes KC Milwaukee. Let's take a look at that one. That is Splitoff and Caldwell. Royals Brewers. So we got 2 for the Royals Brewers. Okay, so we're going to play ball. Let's check the standings before we play Royals Brewers. So let's go to my season overview. And so we have the Royals. They're 31-31. They're 13 games back. No, 1 game back. 1 game back. This is jammed over here. Look at this. 31-31. 32-32. So the Royals are 1 game back, and the Brewers are 9.5 back. So they're not doing that good, but we'll play that one. Let me just double check something here. I need to make sure that I have the field set up. So we have. So it was at Milwaukee. So it was Kansas City at Milwaukee. So let me go to my team editor and check Kansas City, and yep, they're okay. And let me check Milwaukee. And they're okay. And let me just check Milwaukee Stadium. I think I have Milwaukee Stadium. What was the stadium for Milwaukee? That was, what was Milwaukee Stadium, guys? Help me out. 3 of St. Louis, Shea, Oakland, Memorial, Municipal. What was Milwaukee Stadium? Help me out. County Stadium, right? County Stadium. So I think I have it, and I think it's set up, right? Yeah, I have County Stadium. Yep. Okay, so I do have County Stadium, so we're ready to go. I just want to make sure when I go into the game that we're all set to go. All righty, so we're going to go play a scheduled game the next day. It always defaults to the game I just played. It kind of it screws me up. All right, so now I'm going to split off in Caldwell. Here we go. County Stadium it is. And let's play. Execute the transactions, and we are good to go. And I love how this computer does everything for you. All righty. So back-to-back games here today. And here we go. All righty. So let's play some baseball here. And we got Willie Wilson leading things off. He was so fast. Yeah, he's A-speed. Again, not a lot of fans here today in the ballpark on the screen, but we will deal with it. All righty. So Caldwell on the mound. He's a lefty, And he's facing Willie Wilson, who's a righty here. And, again, this is pocket pennant run. And here we go. So we have a B. A B3 is a control check. Oh, boy, and an A1. He struck him out. So right off the bat, we have a strikeout for Caldwell. 7 Ks for Caldwell. Scott calls it. He's got 1 right off the bat. Scott, you are right on top of this. You are the baseball guru. George Brett at the plate. And remember when we talked to Mark from Digital Diamond, he said he was at the Pine Tar game and left. He left early because his uncle wanted to beat the traffic. So we have a B3 from Caldwell. That's a control check. And he struck him out again. Back-to-back strikeouts. You might want to bump that up. We got 2 strikeouts here for Caldwell. And I love how down the bottom left you can see it over here. Probably can only see it on the big screen, but you can see it down here in the corner. And the options allow you to do that, by the way, to what you see. Amos, Otis, come on, famous Amos. And we have a B5, which is a defensive check. This is tapped in front of the mound, and Moore with a B7 makes the play. So it's just a G2 rather. So nice, easy inning. A couple strikeouts and a dribbler in front of the plate. And now the Brewers come up at the bottom of the second. So split off on the mound. Split off is a C. A C5 is a lefty-righty split. Split off being the lefty. We don't have a split. Uh-oh. A12. This is a power check. B12. And this is gone. Paul Molitor, see you later, over the head of Willie Wilson. And one of the 5 fans in left field is going to get a ball over there. And already it is 1 muffin. Cecil Cooper coming up. I always like Coop. I think I saw him play a couple times at Fenway Park. We have a C11, batter check, A9, and that's a single. So we got a home run and a single here, and things aren't starting well for split off. No, they are not. All righty. Let's see here. We got Sal Bando. Now Cooper's a B. He's got a little bit of speed. Porter's a B. So 1-4. He is out, but we're not going to chance it right now. We're going to let Sal Bando hit. Sal Bando's going to hit. We got a C3. That's going to be a defensive check. So it's going to be hit to center field, and it's going to be a nice catch out there for Otis. 1 away. Cooper still at first. Gorman Thomas. Stormin Gorman. And we have a C2. So it's going to be a control check. And the C4 is a K drop. Oh, I hate the K drops. Strikeout with drop, third strike. See base. If runner on first, automatic K unless 2 outs, so good. Strikeout. I'm going to worry about it. I hate the K drops. I always get those wrong. That's the one thing about this game I'm not very good with is the K drop. All right, Ben Ogilvy with 1 on. C7. That's going to give us a batter check. A 1, though, on the yellow die. It's just a little chopper down to shortstop, and that will end the inning. Freddie Patek coming up with that one there. All righty, so Al Collins will come up here, see if he can get a ball past the edge of the grass there in front of the plate. Caldwell delivers. The B7 is a lefty-righty, and it's not going to be, so it's going to be a B1, and that's going to be hit down to Robin Yount. And Robin Yount flips it over to Cecil Cooper. 1 away. The Boomer, George Scott. I didn't realize he played with Kansas City. You kidding me? He's a Red Sox. What's he doing playing with Kansas City? Is he really with Kansas City? Is he really with Kansas City? Son of a gun. He's really with Kansas City, huh? We have a B2. That will be a control check. An A5. He struck him out. Give me another one there. We got 3 strikeouts now. Darryl Porter facing Caldwell, who's just throwing the smoke tonight. B8. That's going to be a batter check. A B8 on the batter check. That's going to be a single. So they'll get one in play here, and Porter is our first base runner for the Royals tonight. Alrighty, so now we have Watham. There we go, Watham. We have a B11 batter check. D8, that might be a hit. No, long fly ball into right field, and Sixto Lescano back there in front of the Miller Lite sign will make the catch. So they get a hit, but that's about it. And speaking of devil, Lescano comes up to hit. Split off is a C. We have a C9, and that is a batter check. And an A3, lofty fly ball into center. Amos Otis, with all that speed, is going to haul that down on the run. And we got one away. Robin Yount. We have a C8, which is going to be a batter check. And a C11 is a single. So Robin Yount gets one on. And so now the Brewers got more going here. They got 3 hits already here, and we're in the second inning. One away. Double play depth as Davis comes up. Davis is the DH. And we have a C4, which is a defensive play. So it's hit down to third base. Oh, Brett's a D, huh? D8. And ground ball, batter out at first. So his only play, so it's going to be a G5-3. So the only play is to first, and Yount goes down to second. And now we have Charlie Moore, the catcher. Charlie Moore with a man in scoring position. A C8, and that's going to be a batter check. And an A9 is going to be a single, 2 bases. So he's going to single this one, and Yount will come around to score, and it's 2-0 Brewers here against the Royals. And each of these teams are, well, the 31 and 31, 31 and 32. So these teams are really, really close. And I forget who needs to win the most. So we have a C9, which is a batter check. At A12, that's going to be some power. B8 is a base-clearing double. Ooh, boy, double. And everyone scores on the double by Molitor. I don't know, man. 3-0 Brewers. And Scott says 79 was Scott's last season in the majors. Oh, okay. Started with Boston and traded to Kansas City. And he also played with the Yankees. Oh, okay. Okay, bummer. I like the boomer with Boston. So Cecil Cooper up now. They're racking up split off. And we get a batter check, and an A5 is going to be a long fly ball into right field. And Al Collins will go over there, and he'll haul that in front of the 3 fans in section 402. All righty, so now Caldwell back on the mound. He's got 3 strikeouts in this game. He's facing Frank White. And a B3 is a control check, and A5 is another strikeout. Struck him out. He's got 4 on the day. Woohoo! All right. Freddie Patek, is he going to be the next victim? Batter check, A9, and that's a single. So Patek slaps a single into center field. So they got a runner on. And now we have Willie Wilson. Oh, boy. A B1 struck him out. That red one is a killer tonight. He now has 5 strikeouts here. And every time we have Scott in here, keeping track of the strikeouts, we got a lot of strikeouts. George Brett now with 2 away. Oh, man. It's going to be a batter check. But an A2 is going to be bad. It's going to be a ground ball down to shortstop. So it's going to be a G6-4, actually, if you want to score that correctly. And that ends the side. Oh, boy. Yep, 5. You said 7. You're getting real close there. So we go to the 3rd inning. Split off on the mound facing Bando. We got a C8, and that's going to be a batter check. And a C9 is going to be a single. So Bando hits the 6th hit off a split off. And luckily it's only 3-0 for the Royals. Gorman Thomas. C7. Batter check. C10. And that's a single. And heading to third base is Bando as he hits that one off the wall in left field. Split off. Oh, boy, he's getting split apart here. Nobody out, and it's Ben Ogilvy. Batter check. B6. Fly ball in the left field. And that's going to be F. So that's what did we say it was? B6. B6 is F7/T. They tag. All right, so it's going to be a long fly ball. Fly ball into left field, and R3 will score. So Bando will tag and score, and it's 4 Muffin. And it's just split off is now giving up 4, and oh boy, he might be fatigued. All right, one more run, and he's fatigued. Yep. So they're getting to him early. Oh, boy. They are getting to split off very early in this game. So it's going to be Lexcano now. Sixto Lexcano. So we have a C3, and that's going to be a defensive play. Uh-oh. This is going to be hit the third. Oh, Thomas is an A, though, and that saves the bacon. So he'll take it himself. A terrific diving play by Thomas. Oh, no, wait. No, I screwed that up. It's Scott. Undo the last play. Thomas is the runner. Scott is. So we got a B11, and that's a single. Oh, good. I caught that. So that's going to be a. Oh, come on, man. That's a single. George Scott dives for it, but can't come up with it. And so there's 2 on now. And it's Robin Yount, who's 1 for 1. Fan favorite. We have a C2, and that's going to be a control check. And a C11 is a wild pitch. All right, it might be time to get split off the heck out of there. Can you get out of the inning? Can you at least get out of the third inning split off? Come on. Nope. C12, a batter check. A C6. Oh, he might. Oh, that's a fly ball in the left field. And oh. There's only one away. So that's hit. F7 tag. Yep. So runners tag up and advance 1 base. So F7, R3, and R2 all tag. So Wilson makes the catch deep in the gap, and everyone moves up a base. And it's now 5-0, and he is fatigued. So he's a D pitcher right now. I'd like to get him out of the inning if I can, but we might not. A D9 is a batter check, and a C is a power check, but a B2 is a fly ball, and that'll get him out of the inning. So he gets the deep fly ball, but split off is going to be done for the day. He goes 3 innings, and that's all he can do. So Amos Otis comes up for the Royals, trailing by 5. Not a good day for the KC Royals. And we have a B7, and that's going to be a lefty-righty. It won't matter. It's going to be a B6, and it's a fly ball, deep fly ball, in the left field for Ogilvy. And there's 1 away. Cowan's coming up. We have a B7, and that's going to be another lefty-righty. That won't matter. We have a B1, and it's grounded right at the shortstop, Yount. 1 hopper, and he fires it over. And that guy's out. So George Scott, the boomer, in the twilight of his career, and a B1, he struck him out. And that gives him 6 strikeouts here tonight. So we go to the bottom of the 4th. Charlie Moore, the 9th hitter, coming up in a 5-0 game. Oh, I meant to take split off out, didn't I? Yeah. We'll leave him in for a little bit longer. Let him get roasted. He can't go any lower than a D. Batter check. A3 is a fly ball into left field. And yes, we get the 6 strikeouts up there now. Molitor, control check in a C7 is a base on balls. Split off, not doing good at all right now. We really might want to think about getting him out. Cooper, a D1 control check. Oh, C10. And he's hit by the pitch. All right. So we got to get him out of there. So he lasted 3 1/3. And we got to get him out of there. We got to go to the pen. All right. Do we have long relief? Yeah, we do. Roboski. I'm going to bring in Roboski. So Big Al's going to come in to try to take care of some of this stuff here. And now there is a rule about coming in early. All righty. Long relief. So he's got a pitcher of 4. So he'll be a long relief. A B5 defensive check. This is hit down to third base. And Brett with a D10 is not going to come up with it. It's going to be an E5. And things just go from bad to worse for the Kansas City Royals. They really do. Bases loaded, 1 out. And it's Gorman Thomas. Oh, man, it's Gorman Thomas. A B7, it's going to be a lefty-righty. Roboski is a lefty, so we don't have a split. So we have a C8. C8 is a G3, but the runner scores. We're not playing in. So G3. So Scott takes it himself, but the runner will come in, and everybody else moves up. Alrighty, so now it's 6-0, but there's 2 away. Ogilvy, oh boy, batter check. B10, and that's a single 2 bases. Oh my gosh. We had a good game earlier. This one, not so much. Who picked this one? This is all Brewers. You guys knew this was going to happen. We've lost some of our viewers. They've all changed the channel because it's so bad. Lexcano. B2, control check. D6, and he walked him. Oh, boy. I thought the Royals were supposed to be good. Yount, let it all out. B10, batter check. C4, and that's a ground ball down to short, and that ends it all. The phrase. Sorry, guys. Yeah. All righty. So Darryl Porter comes up in an 8-0 game in the 5th, and a B2 control check. A8, a K drop. Ah, damn it. All right, so he's a B runner. So K drop strike base run. If runner is on, if batter is safe, non-force. Okay, so so I got to go to the K drop. Strikeout drop. See base running play chart. Base running play chart. So he's a he's got C speed. So yes, C runners are automatically out. So we're just gonna give him a strikeout. Yeah, I think they said C and D runners, cannot get there. A or B. The batter's A, B speed, and it's a K drop. Reroll the blue die, consult that call. Yeah, so he can't be safe. All right, that's easier. All right, Waltham comes up now. And we have a B6, and that's going to be a lefty-righty split, and it won't matter. A D9 is a ground ball down to second base to Molitor. Wow, boys, this is 8-0. This is ugly. Frank White, B7 is a lefty-righty split. That won't matter. We have a C5, and that's a fly ball into right field for Lexcano, and boy, I tell you, the beating continues. All right, Roboski is not tired because he's in a long relief role, and according to this game, he is not tired. So a B9 is a batter check. A C2 is a ground ball down to third base. And George Brett will actually come up with this one. He has an error in this game, the only error. Charlie Moore. He is 1 for 2, and he's batting ninth. How about that? And a B1, he struck him out. So Roboski with his first strikeout. And now Paul Molitor with 2 away. batter check. A10, power check. B12, and this is gone. Molitor with his second home run of the night. And it's now 9-0 here, and we're still in the fifth inning. Oh, man. Oh, Scott, I think you got the wrong guy. This is Roboski that got it. Molitor with 2 home runs tonight. Man, oh, man. We got a B5. That's going to be a defensive play. That's going to be hit to second base, and it's going to be a nice, easy play. So we get out of that. We go to the top of the 6th. Caldwell still on. Caldwell with 7 strikeouts. Oh, maybe you're right. Maybe you are right with a 7. I think you called it, too. Didn't you say 7? Freddie Patek coming up in the 6th. A B10. Batter check. C11. That's a power check. C9. And that's going to be a double. So Freddie Patek drives it over the head of Ogilvy, and he'll get to second base, and that's just the 3rd hit for the Royals. It really is. Willie Wilson comes up. B5, defensive check. This is going to be hit to shortstop. Robin Yount, C12, is not going to get it. Robin Yount is not going to get this one. Too hot to handle, and the Royals got something going here with runners at the corners and absolutely nobody out. Oh, that's what a K drop? Okay, thanks. And it's George Brett. George Brett. A B6. Lefty-righty split, so it's lefty on lefty. So George Brett goes to a B1, and this is a ground ball double play. G6-4-3. But the run will come home, and it's 9-1. So there goes the shutout, but they still have an 8-run lead here. Milwaukee does. Amos Otis. That's going to be a batter check. And a B12 is a power check. And a B5 is a ground rule double. Oh, boy. So the Royals still alive here, barely. And Al Cowens comes up. A B7 is going to be a lefty-righty. Nope. So it's going to be a B5, and this is a fly ball into right field. Lexcano on the run makes the catch. They got one, and they got a runner on base, so let's see. All right, so Roboski's still not fatigued yet because he's only played an inning and 2, and he said he can go 4 if they come in early. So we'll let him go for a little bit. A B6 is lefty-righty. Nope. A C6 is a fly ball into left field, and Willie Wilson is so fast he was there before it even hit the ground. Thomas coming up. Thomas's promises. And it's going to be a batter check, and a C6 is going to be another fly ball into left field, and Willie Wilson is under that one as well. And is 2 away quickly here in the Brewer 6th. And now we have a B7. It's a lefty-righty. Yep, so it's going to be a C8. And that'll be a ground ball taken by George Scott, and he makes the play. So 1, 2, 3 inning. Haven't had one of those in a while for the Brewers. They've scored in every inning except for that one. And it's George Scott now for the Royals facing Caldwell here in the 7th. And we have a B7. That's lefty-righty, and no, that won't matter. So we have a C7, and that's a fly ball deep center field. Thomas back there, and he will make that catch. Darryl Porter now at the plate. Porter 1 for 2. B7 is a lefty-righty. That's lefty-lefty, so he's going to be a C9. And that's a single. He'll still get a single out of that. As Appalachian stops by, things are okay. Just playing some pocket pennant tonight. I haven't played this in a little while, and I'm rotating my games. I took a break from season ticket today. I figured you guys are getting tired of season ticket. So I figured I'd throw some pocket pennant run on tonight. Just as fun. I like this game as well. So Wathan comes up. All right, so we got a B3, control check. A4, struck him out. That's going to give him 8 strikeouts on the day. Oh, boy. 2 away now to Frankie White. Can Mr. White get anything going? B5. And that's going to be hit down to the shortstop, and Yount can't come up with it. That's another error. So it's a couple of errors here in this game by Yount. And Chris says, oh, you were back in the States for a couple of weeks. Oh, that's cool. That's cool. I never left the States. I haven't left the States since 1995. Yeah, one over the prediction. Scott, you were a little less on that one. All right, Caldwell. He's starting to get a little tired here. 2 outs. Can he get Freddie Partek? And he struck him out. Holy cow. Caldwell mowed him down, and he heads to the dugout. All righty, so we are now in the bottom of the 7th. Still 9-1. Sixto Lexcano. B10. Batter check. A6. And he slaps this one down to George Scott, who's had a busy night at first base. Robin Yount, all he's done is go 3 for 3 with 2 home runs. Yes, here we go. B9 is a batter check. C10 is a single. They just can't contain Robin Yount tonight. He is just too good. Davis comes up with 1 away. And we got a B3. That's going to be a control check. And a D11 is a wild pitch. Ooh, threw it away. And Yount goes down. Joseph Soft Spy, good to see you. Playing some pocket pennant tonight. Well, the Brewers were 95 and 66, and they were pretty good. Again, they're 500 in my replay. And again, I'm not playing every game. This is the first Brewers games I played. But again, I'm kind of jumping from team to team and game to game. Doubleheader again tonight. Didn't plan on it, but it just kind of happened. So we have a B8, and that will be a batter check. And so we have a C9 for Davis, and a C9 is a single, 1 base, right? Single, 1 base. Now, base running play, something about 2 outs. With 2 outs, all 1B1 becomes 1B2. So that's a 1B2. I thought so. So Yount will come around to score again. He scored 3 times tonight, and it's 10-1. And the Brewer faithful here are very happy tonight. They're going to try to get back to 500. And the standings are close. I'll show you the standings after this game. So we have a B8, and that's going to be a batter check, and an A5 is a fly ball into right field. And Collins make the catch, and that's finally 2 outs. And this will probably be the last inning for Hrabowski. And now we have Paul Molitor, B5, defensive check. Hit down to the first baseman. B9, that should be good. B9's a ground ball. Yep, so he'll take it himself, George Scott, and we get out of the inning. All righty. 10-1, though. Caldwell now is fatigued, so he's going to be a C. He's going to be a C pitcher right now. So strikeouts are going to be a lot harder. A C6. Lefty, righty. Nope. So we have A9, and that's a single. Yeah, so we might want to think about Caldwell here. Yeah, well, version 10 is good. I mean, I'm looking towards version 11 too, but this version's fantastic. This version's fantastic. So I know he's going to add a few things, but I like this version so much. I really do. Oh, boy. Another batter check. A11, power. A5, and that's a double 2 bases. So Wilson has to stop at third. And so it's second and third. Nobody else. So Caldwell in a predicament now. I'd like him to get out of this inning, but it's not looking good. C6. Oh, wait a sec. He might be worse than a C. Oh, no, he hasn't surrendered over 4 runs yet. Okay. So he's still a C6. That's going to be lefty-righty. No, it's not going to matter. A B8. And that's a single. And now we got to think about taking Caldwell out. He got his 9 strikeouts, but yeah. All righty, so he didn't get anybody out in this inning. And now we got to go to the pen. So Caldwell did his part. And we're going to bring in Buck Martinez, I think we're going to bring in because he's not pitching. All right, Buck Martinez is coming in the pitch just because I like the name Buck Martinez. Can you plug any baseball game into digital time? Well, obviously you can play any game because you're inputting the results from your game. As far as ratings, there is a section in the player editor for notes, and that's where I put all the Pocket Pennant Run ratings is in that section called Notes. And you can put anything in there you want. I don't know how long it can be, but you can put anything in there you want as long as it fits. I wouldn't suggest going over 6 characters maybe, but you can do that with every player. You can just put in notes and they'll show up. You got to select notes in the options to show. And so, I mean, if I go into my menu and I go into options, she's down the bottom on the right, show notes on the field. True. Yep, that's what I did. Show notes on the field. And that way it'll show whatever you write into the notes section. So if that's what you're asking, that's what you can do. All right, Martinez is a B now facing Collins. Oh, boy, batter check. And a B5 is a fly ball into right field. They can tag. It's not that deep. Brett can tag. His speed is a B, and Lexicano's a B. So he's out on a 1-4. We're going to send him. So, alrighty. So Brett's going to try to tag as this one's hit into right field. A 1-4, and he's out at the plate, and he's out. Holy cow. Long fly ball into a shallow mid-right field, and Lexicano guns him down at the plate. I think that's it, right? The play at the plate, and Brett is out. Ooh. Oh, I have a catcher pitching now? Oh, I did. I screwed that up. Holy shit. Oh, man. No, he's a pitcher. He's a pitcher. All right, I'll put in a different. I'm going to put him in. No, Gantner. Why would it do that? No, it's this guy too. Let me undo that. Yeah, that's messed up. That's messed up. Why would they be doing that? That's messed up. Why would these guys be here? I don't know. All right, how about McClure? That's messed up that they would have that guy in there. I didn't pick up on that. Okay. All right, so now it's McClure. Well, we had some fun up 10-2. We put in a crazy pitcher, but we got a call that we needed to stop that. I didn't pick up on that. I just thought I'm in the bullpen, so that's all right. He came in, he pitched a little bit. We had some fun. All righty, so now let's try this again. So we'll let Brett run. Let's just do it all over again. So Collins at the plate. Let's try this again. So McClure is on the mound. We have an actual pitcher in there now. That was weird. That was weird. I didn't pick up on that. That's what we do here. We have fun though, right? So we have a B2 control check, B11, and he's hit by the pitch. Oh, no. Swing. There you go. Hit by the pitch. So the bases are loaded. The bases are loaded right now. Nobody out. Oh, this is a little rally right here. This is kind of a rally around the family, right? George Scott, McClure on the mound. A B4, defensive check. This is tapped in front of the mound. A B9, his only play is to first. So G2, 3. So they're going to get a run in as they tap it in front of the mound. And the only play is to first base. So it's now 10-3. So hold the phone. We might not be done yet. Never tune out, especially if it's the Patriots. That was awesome today. We have a batter check. We have a B6, and it's a fly ball in the left field. Otis is going to try to tag. All right, so Ogilvy makes the catch. We have B and A. So, 1-2, and he's out. He's an A runner. So, Amos Otis is going to try to tag. Here comes the throw. Ooh, he is safe, and they're arguing. But he is indeed safe on the fly ball into left field. The Brewers think he was out. That's how close it was, but the umpire rules safe, and there's no reviews in 1979. All right, so it's 10-4 here in the 8th. And it's Watham coming up. And we have a B6. So we have a lefty-righty split. And nope, it's not. And a D1 and ground ball down to third base. So that'll end the inning as Bando comes up with it. But it got interesting, didn't it? It got real interesting, especially with that pitching choice. All right, so let's go to the pen. And Roboski's going to come out. And let's make sure I get a pitcher this time. And let's try this Patty Martin guy. Oh, Marty Patton. All right. What just happened? What just happened? Didn't I put him in? Marty Patton. Oh, pitcher. How about that? All right. Yep, Marty Patton. He's a pitcher. That's kind of weird. All right, Marty Patton comes in a 10-4 game here in the bottom of the 8th. See if we can close him down and give the Royals a chance in the 9th. Cecil Cooper coming up. A C8 is going to be a batter check. An A4 is going to be a fly ball into center field, fairly deep, but Otis has plenty of room out there to make the catch. Sal Bando is 1 for 4, and we have a C9. That's going to be a batter check, and a C10 is going to be a single. So Sal Bando is on with a hit. And now we got Gorman Thomas, 1 for 4 with a ribby. Stormin Gorman, a C5 is going to be lefty-righty, so it's going to be a D12 power check, but he got under it. Fly ball into center field. Otis has it, and Bando goes back to first. So we have 2 away now. And it's going to be Ben Ogilvy. Ovaltine, C4. Defensive check. This is hit into center field. Otis racing over, and he will make the catch in center field. So he gets 3 putouts in a row. Ooh, that was close. That 10 was tough. If he didn't have an A or a B, I think it was going to drop in. All right, last ups here. McClure on the mound. See if he can get these guys done. He's pitching a C right now. That's a control check, and a B7 is a walk. So the first guy he faces, he walks. All righty. So now we have Freddie Patek coming up. Freddie Patek. What do you say? A C9. It's going to be a batter check. C1 line drive double play. So it's going to be a line drive 6-3. No, I'm gonna fix that. So it's a double play. So line drive, and they get the runner. So where's my line drive? Runners hold, but R1X, maybe that's it. Yeah. L5 DP. All right, so let's try. Let me try this again. So the pitch, and it's going to be L. What did I say? L5. L6 DP. And that's a killer right there. Yount. And they double up the runner at first. So now we got 2 away here in the top of the 9th. Willie Wilson is the last hope. Take care. Thanks for coming by. And we have a C6, and that's going to be a lefty-righty check. No, Willie Wilson, the batter is A4. Fly ball And that'll do it as Thomas gets under it, and the rally ends. Dun, dun, dun. So there's the final score, 10-4. And let's save and exit. And that is that. As Midlife Crisis dropped by. Yeah, so we played a couple of games. That was fun. Let's check the box score over here. And again, Caldwell down the bottom here. Yep, 9 strikeouts. 9 strikeouts. Scott said 7. He got 9. He was on fire tonight. I'll get rid of me here. So just kind of looking at the extended box score. I like this right here. I like to follow what happened in the game. And that is that. Again, who got the home runs here? So Molitor got 2. He's got a second and third of the year. And that was about it. The Royals really didn't do nothing here. 8 hits, 13 hits. Boy, they got on that pitcher early. They really did. Boy. So let me back out here. Let me back up this library, as I like to do. And what do we got now? So let's go to my season overview. Let's take a look at what happened. So we played 2 games tonight. The Giants won. They were in last place, but they beat the Cubs. And the Cubs are now 5 back. And we had the Brewers, who are now 9.5 back. They're 32-32. And Kansas City falls to 31-32, and they're 1 game back. That's a good. Oh, look at Seattle up there, 32-33. So I might have to play some more Mariner games too. Holy cow! I have every team printed out for all the games. So anyway, that is that. So let me come back to Studio B and say hi to everybody. So hey, thanks for coming by tonight. That was fun. I didn't plan on doing 2, but when we had a good crowd and everybody was chatting away, it's I like to keep the chat room open. So we'll play another game from time to time. So that was that. That was some pocket pennant run. Royals were flat. Yep. I thought it'd be a better game, too. I haven't checked the actual standings here, but a lot of the teams I thought would be at the top are in the middle of the pack. So we'll see. We'll see as the season continues on how that goes and what happens. So anyway, hey, I'm Dave. Guys, thanks for tuning in. As always, we dropped a new Digital to Dice on Friday. Still looking for your feedback on why we play. What makes you want to play? What makes you want to play these games? This game, 2 games tonight, was semi-fun. First game was really fun. Second game, it was a blow-up, but hey, you get those once in a while. So we want to know why you play these games as well. So we'll have a new show out. I think we might have a new show out this week. I know it's Christmas week, but I think Ron and I might get together and do something. So anyway, we'll talk to you. The AOS is right in the money? Okay, cool. Yeah, most of the games I'm simming in Digital Diamond, but I am playing a handful of spot games here and there, and that's kind of how I'm handling this first project. So I'm really having some fun. So thanks to everybody that dropped by. Thanks to Scott keeping track of the strikeouts. That's really fun. When you do that, that's really fun, actually. And thanks to everybody that dropped by. Thanks to World's Worst Game for pointing out that I didn't have a pitcher on the mound. I don't know why they did that, but they did. It happens. So we'll talk to everybody soon.